This is Kelso Sturgeon. Welcome to my College of Advanced Sports Handicapping. We have a lot to talk about today. It's Friday, August the 12th. We're going to discuss the NFL games tonight. But first, a little review. Last night I kicked off the NFL preseason, making money for my clients. I won a 10-unit play on the New England Patriots in their blowout win over Jacksonville. Lost a 3-unit play on the San Diego Chargers over Seattle. But all in all, a money-making night. Coming right back tonight with a single 10-unit play on the nationally televised, on Fox, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Kansas City game. A 10-unit play. It's available right now on this site or toll-free at 1-800-755-2255. Now let's review a few things that happened last night before we get into handicapping tonight's games. You know, last night, stunningly, the offense was everywhere. You know, for instance, the totals offered on last night's games were from 33.5 to 35 points. An average of 41 points was scored. 4 games went over, 1 game went under. But here's the most stunning figure of all. The games averaged 653 yards of total offense, which is highly unusual for week 1 of the preseason. I have no explanation for it. I think it's probably correct to say it was a defenseless kind of night. The underdogs prevailed 3-2. 2 underdogs won outright, Seattle and Arizona. Now there are 5 games tonight. Let's get right to them. You know, I want to approach the games as I did yesterday's, using the coaching factor as a foundation element to begin handicapping. Now, coaches have telegraphed in the past by their records in the preseason how they prepare their teams and what they intend to do. They're very important. So let's run them down from top to bottom, beginning with the Cincinnati at Detroit game. Detroit's a 4-point favorite, a total of 35. Cincinnati coach Marvin Lewis is 17-16 in the preseason. He's 3-6 in the opening game of the preseason. Detroit coach Jim Schwartz, 6-2 in the preseason, 1-1 in the opening game. Now let's go to the Miami at Atlanta. Miami coach Tony Sparano, 9-3 in the preseason, 2-1 in his first preseason game each year. Atlanta's Mike Smith, 6-6 in the preseason, 1-2 in his first game of each preseason. Pittsburgh at Washington. Washington a 2-point favorite, a total of 33. Mike Tomlin of Pittsburgh, 13-4 in his preseason games, 4-1 in his first game of each preseason. For the Washington Redskins, Mike Shanahan, and most of this record was compiled with the Denver Broncos. Mike Shanahan, 43-21 in his preseason games, a tremendous win percentage, and 11-5 in his first preseason game each year. Now let's speak of the Kansas City-Tampa Bay game, which I'm releasing tonight. Right now, Tampa Bay is a 3-point favorite, a total of 32.5. Tampa Bay coach Raheem Morris in his first 2 seasons, 3-5 in the preseason, 0-2 in his first game. Now, obviously, Kansas City's Todd Haley doesn't have a good preseason record, but he had some bad teams to start with. Haley is 1-7 in the preseason, 0-2 in his first game of each preseason. Just interesting factors. Once again, you can rely on coaching factors to analyze these games. Now, last but not least, we have San Francisco at New Orleans. New Orleans is a 3-point favorite, a total of 35.5. San Francisco coach Jim Harbaugh, this is his first season in the NFL. He coached at Stanford previously. New Orleans coach Sean Payton, 11-10 in the preseason, 3-3 in his first game of his 6 preseasons as a head coach. Once again, no factor stands on its own. Handicapping is a puzzle of many pieces, but you can use as a foundation element to start your handicapping, how coaches have performed in the past. And I hope that you'll find these figures useful and helpful in handicapping tonight's games. Now, a quick commercial if I might. You can get tonight's game, a 10-unit play on Tampa Bay and Kansas City for just $15 on this site, or you can get it free when you sign up for my early bird football package. That includes 4 specific things. It includes the entire NFL preseason. It includes the entire college football season, the entire NFL regular season, and the rest of baseball right through the World Series. You can get it all for just $195 right here on this site, charged to your major credit card. Once again, I beg your pardon, $199. Charged to your major credit card. Sign up now and start winning tonight. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be right back here Saturday morning with a new video.